Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I've talked to you before about door wedge and a wooden door wedge. And like I say, what you do is you stick it underneath your door, especially if you're staying in hotel rooms and stuff like that. You need them. Like I say, one thing I learned when I was training SWAT teams is how easy it was to open doors and make entry. It's very, very easy. And one of the things that I use to screw up the SWAT teams, and in some cases I was able to defeat them. And what I did is I used the wooden door wedge. Now, and I carry a wooden door wedge with me when I travel. I always have them because, like I say, I don't always know the kind of people that I'm around, and like I say, I can't talk, so And I talked about making judgments on people. Like I say, I'm very, very bad on spotting a bad guy. Now, I can spot a bad guy when they're, by the way they walk and the way they act, if they're fixing to do something bad. But, if they're not at work, I can't tell. I look at everybody, just plain old good old boys, everybody. So, like I say, so I find myself sometimes with some shady people. And I say a wooden door wedge really does a big thing. And now it's still not going to stop people from coming in, but at least you can sleep at night. And you need your rest. When you're traveling, you need rest. Now, there's different ways of depending on where you're at. Now, down here we don't have carpeting, so I don't use I got another one with a little screw in it, and that helps it so it won't slide on the carpet. We don't have carpet down here, so everything is some type of concrete or tile, smooth tile. Now I'm going to show you my door wedge, and there it is right there. Now you see what I'm saying? It really works good for holding the door wedge. This is normal doors like that. Sometimes I'll have a big gap in them, and then I'll turn it like that, and so then it'll make up the difference right here. The door will slide up on that. And I say, this is really about all you need right there, and I use the other part. You heard me mention about getting stuck with a sharp stick. Well, it could go for that. But I've got a part of an inner tube that I put on here, and like I say, I smooth the corners down so it'll fit in the palm of my hand comfortable. And like I say, with that inner tube on there, it won't slide on the tile floors or concrete. It digs in. The more the door catches on there, the more it digs in. But this is what I'm saying. This is very, very effective. It'll give you, somebody's kicking your door in, they can kick the door in, and then once it breaks open, when I was training the SWAT teams, I was able to have this set back from the door, like maybe 2 inches or something like that, so they could break the door open. This isn't going to stop them from breaking the door, but they're going to break the door open, and once it's open, they hit the door with their shoulder, and they're just in. And what happens when the door comes up, and if it's stuck in there, a couple 2 or 3 inches, the door will get more of a spring to it. And then if I'm quick, I'm able to get to the door. So in other words, they can bang, I hit the door, it'll open just enough, and then when they hit it, it'll spring. I mean, the door will really catch on to this real hard, and then what it'll do is it'll push them back, and then I was able to there'll be a crack in the door, and I can just shoot right through the door or through the crack. Now that's one way. It doesn't always work. Remember, some of this stuff is not 100% thing, but this is a good thing for slowing people down, and that'll give you a split of a second more, especially if you're sleeping. So I just wanted to show you this is what it is, and like I say, and I've made it, like I say, so it's multi-purpose, that way or like that or like that. But anyway, just wanted to show you my door wedge. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.